Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, rather. Question to the Tampa Bay media. Is it really worth having the press passes in order to protect the Tampa Bay Rays by not talking about Wander Franco? You're essentially covering up a pedophile, similar to Penn State's coverage of Joe Paterno and Jerry Sandusky. Man, fuck that! I'm just being honest.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Hoppy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour with Hoppy.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppy Hour in your system.
Oh, yeah. Happy Saturday. This is Hoppy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppy. Enough of this music. I don't feel like doing this show all day. Let's get to this. All right. Here.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
And now to some breaking news. The verdict is in the Wander Franco trial in the Dominican Republic. Judges have issued a 2-year suspended sentence for...
Hell yeah! America and the world covers up pedophilia again!
Franco. Prosecutors had asked for
So did the Tampa Bay media, you scumbags!
5 years in prison. The 24-year-old is accused of having a sexual relationship with a 14-year-old girl.
This is what the Tampa Bay media covered up, was this. It gets a 20-second little blurb on WFLA, and that's it.
And paying her mother to keep quiet about it.
So there's that. I am sick and tired of everybody wondering why we have an epidemic when it comes to pedophilia. But then we cover it up? Man, fuck that. Now, I talked about this yesterday. It took 2 days after the verdict for one local news station to talk about it. WDAE ain't talking about it. Maybe your ratings would go up. Okay. So I did a rant about it, and I put it on all social media. And since today is a Saturday, I feel like being a little lazy. And here is my full rant, because I don't want to do it again.
Something completely different. In your heart, you know he's right.
This story to me is absolutely, positively fascinating because nobody in Tampa wanted to talk about it. Not the local news, not sports radio, not talk radio, because they didn't want to burn a bridge with the Tampa Bay Rays. The same team that was too cheap to properly cover their stadium, and now you have to simp for the rivals known as the Yankees in order to play in Tampa Bay. MLB star Wander Franco found guilty of sexually abusing a minor. The verdict in the Tampa Bay Rays shortstop's criminal case in the Dominican Republic just came down minutes ago on Thursday afternoon. He had been on trial over allegations he had an inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old. He was simultaneously accused of transferring money to the minor's mom to get her approval of the romance. Well, first of all, the unspoken thing is that mom's a pig. You pimped out your daughter. You're a scumbag. And if they have child protective services over in Dominican Republic, that kid should be taken away. And he was given a suspended license, Franco was given a suspended sentence of 2 years in prison, meaning if he abides by several conditions, including refraining from having sexual relations with minors, he will avoid any time behind bars. And this represents everything that's wrong with the world. A, the rich and elite get away with anything. He had sex with a 14-year-old. And the frickin' Tampa Bay media didn't want to talk about it because they didn't want to lose their press passes. That's not journalism. That's called being whipped by the Rays. I'll talk about it. He's a pedophile. He had everything going for him. He could have been the face of the Rays, but then they wouldn't have wanted to pay him and he would have gone somewhere else. But the freaking Tampa Bay media is afraid to say anything because, we don't want to piss off Sternberg. You're all whipped. And then I'm called the problem because I talk about it. I'm the only one being truthful. It's like the Jeff Knight thing. You all want to be cool in Tampa. You all want to be accepted. You all want to be the person that gets the inside info. But at what cost? You have no integrity. He had sex with a 14-year-old. She was born in 2010. And you're going to cover that up and not talk about it because of a baseball team that doesn't even want to be in Tampa? That's what you're protecting? I'm not trying to yell, but that's what I do on the show. I get mad. They don't even care about Tampa. Oh, we might go to Montreal. That's what you're protecting? It's not like it's the Lightning. Ridiculous. He's a pedophile. Oh, but I'm the problem because I said that there was never a deal in Tampa and it was just leverage. Everybody got mad at me. It's the fucking truth. What happened to journalism that had integrity where you said facts? Not that you spill things and say what the team wants you to say because you're whipped. I'll stop with the sound effect, but it's ridiculous. You're not sports journalists or reporters. You are their bitch boy. You are doing what they want. Because if you were to say the truth, that there was never a deal in Tampa and that the whole media covered up that Wander Franco case, then you wouldn't be allowed, in the press box. You wouldn't be allowed in the bullpen. Freaking embarrassing. All these reporters and all these talk show hosts all have 4-year degrees in journalism. You should throw that degree out. Because whatever you're doing is the opposite of journalism. And me, the dude that barely graduated high school, got all C-minuses, and went to a radio trade school. I'm the voice of the truth? Man, fuck that.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it.
Oh, sure.
But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection.
So stick around, folks. I pressed it too fast. Here we go. I got you guys a banger. Rest in peace to DJ Young. He's been dead almost 6 months, man. Time flies. DJ Young quit. Every day my weekend. I'll let him do it on the rap.
Every day my weekend. I'm man, I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball man, every day my weekend. Hoes I be freaking. You ain't me make you rain, but drop, leave you leak. Okay, nigga, I'm just light skinned. I ain't Puerto Rican. No. Michael Jackson PC. My ice still like it's bleach. Niggas swear that I'm amazing. Call my whip Caucasian. Bitch, I'm the bomb, so they think that I'm a Arabian. Yeah, I'm talking like the Taliban. Tools from Afghanistan. My car sits so high, I don't start, no bitch, I land. And all this ain't juice, man, but I'm on that juice, man. Give me 5 bottles of that goose, I get a loose, man. For real, baby, you playing. Do that on the hand.
Lions thing. I do this shit every day. Ballin's in my plan. Yeah, ballin', that's my 9 to 5. Me and Scrub get you alive. You don't want this kind of beat, you will get Kentucky Fried. I'm Hearses to the verses, nigga. You just sweet like Hershey's. Even in between your girl thighs, me surprise. Every day my weekend. And I ball. And I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball. We gon' ball
every day your weekend. Go ahead, cause it's your birthday. Every day go hard. You just want I got a Thursday. Party like a holiday. 10 more bros, they on they way. Shut the stage down like a running back. Go all the way. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, got them bras on they knees. They chillin' on the beach with palm trees. My island girls say, young. Put it in they face. Stick to the script, that's what they say. G-Pro taking flights with all the chicks to each and every day. Girl, we get it in, so tell a friend, tell a friend. Young Tayin' on, goddamn weekend. It be on what it is. No more struggling. 247 every day. Yeah, I be hustling.
Every day my weekend. And I ball. And I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball. We gon' ball
Monday we at Mariachi, wildin' like a motherfucker. Tuesday we at Onyx Money, fallin' like a motherfucker. Wasted when they Libra bitches, jockin' like a motherfucker. Thursday we get pure bottle, poppin' like a motherfucker. Friday we at Figure 8, you know I fuck with Bush. Overdosing on the strong, rolling quarters of the kush. Club Miami Saturday, girls the baddest in my book. I just walk right on in while you lame niggas look. Hey, even on a Sunday, I don't take a day. Always Club Atlanta Station in my nigga Q ain't it low. Chicken see the insides. First they take they shirt off. Second when they hear our songs, then they take they skirts off. Third she gon' serve us. Mouth stick her tongue out. 4 hours later, fucked us all. I was like, wow, y'all got milk money, bitch, nigga. I'm a cash cow. Every day my weekend, living life on a fast route.
Every day my weekend. And I ball. And I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball. We gon' ball
Oh yeah! What is it? What is that? How's it go? Oh, that's right!
Every day my weekend. And I ball. And I ball
Whatever.
my weekend. We gon' ball. We gon' ball
That was annoying. Sorry. I know really manly men don't like my show when I raise my voice. Douchebags. This following segment, let me press this real quick.
Happy Hour will be right back.
This following segment of Happy Hour has been brought to you by Southeast Botanicals, Tampa Bay's premier Kava and Kratom bar. With nearly a decade in business and thousands of customers served, Southeast Botanicals is ready to meet all your Kava and Kratom needs. Message them at Southeast Botanicals on Facebook or Southeast_Botanicals on Instagram. 1661 West Bay Drive. And that's Sweet Bee in Largo, Florida. 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Bee in Largo. Tell them I sent you for the Ryan Hobby discount. Yesterday, we did 17 episodes of the Hammer and Hank Show. Not in one, but in the last 6 months. It was episode 17. I'm a little too hyper. And it's on Spotify by looking up Hammer and Hank or on this podcast feed. The show's almost legal. But by the way, we have one of Hammer and Hank's PSAs.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Question out there. To all the people on 275 in Tampa, why do you have to watch car crashes? Life's short and I got places to go. Man, fuck that! I am recording in my house, my apartment today, so I'm a little off the wall.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Whatever.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Whatever.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
He is the misfit of radio, and he is fine with that. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Snatching.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah.
What up?
Y'all love the Hoppe Hour.
Yeah.
Worldwide podcast.
What
Tune
up?
in for the scoop, celeb, gossip, and mess. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night. Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85 609 46 773. Hit the digits, call the show, set your mind free. From dating tips to wild tales, ain't no rest in the world syndicated. Hoppe is the best. Hoppe Hour's live from coast to coast. Turn the volume up, raise a toast. Worldwide, the city lights glowing bright with Ryan Hoppe. We celebrate the night, hot topics, saucy talk, tales so fly. From celeb secrets to reasons why. Late night vibing, the airwaves ignite. Hoppe.
Oh yeah! Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Feel the rhythm.
I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you.
Never tire.
856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773.
From coast to coast.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
We celebrate the night.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
It's time for TMZ.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, everybody's in Venice for the wedding, and Orlando Bloom and Kim Kardashian, there was a kiss between them. But don't let this fool you. Right,
There's a kiss on the cheek. Wonder if she gave her, or wonder if she gave him a mouth hug later. Or if he gave her a little mouth lick.
why would he immediately just glom on to one person? Orlando is ready to party. We are
Oh yeah, time to get the rocks off. Because you know he went through a dry spell.
told he is going bar crawling.
But what's bar crawling for him, though?
Bar Raffelli.
Prosecutors have started their closing arguments against Diddy. They said he engaged in kidnapping, arson.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to be set free, which pisses me off.
Forced slavery, bribery, and sex trafficking.
They pointed out if he did 2 of these acts, then he's guilty of racketeering. So can I ask you something? If you go to Vegas and you have an assistant get you drugs and get you a prostitute, are you a racketeer?
That is not at that point. You know, his lawyers watching TMZ is going to steal that.
Tatum and his 25-year-old model girlfriend, Inca Williams, are on vacation in Europe. I will.
You know, Channing Tatum gets a lot of girls. If he wants to get laid, he can just go out and be like, hey, who wants to have sex with me?
Say this is not his usual type.
Guys don't have types.
Yes, they do.
Anything with a vagina, man.
No, they don't.
But you could prefer something.
What do you prefer?
I like a thicker girl. I like a thicker woman.
Hell yeah, more love. Sit in my lap.
Jason likes thin girl.
That's a fact. That's true.
We got Dr. Drew out, and
I don't know what I think of Dr. Drew. I kind of like him. I used to listen to Loveline. I used to kind of like Celebrity Rehab, but he kind of seems like a twat.
talk to him about the man who proposed to his AI chatbot. It's very
loser.
Very sad that people are falling in love with robots.
And he thinks once we have actual robots, we're not going to see men anymore.
It's a whole new world. When AI takes over everything, I don't think people are going to be working. But
And what do we do for money, though? How's Devin going to afford his sex robot? I don't want the robot.
Have you ever heard of barter?
What is Devin going to give for his sex robot? Stop bringing me up at the sex robot. I don't want the robot.
The Bezos Sanchez wedding is just days away, which
so freaking douchey, man. I know I say this every show and I'll say it again. She looks like Daffy Duck with boobs.
means it's time to let the drunken wedding hookups begin.
Hell yeah! That was the river that Tom Brady and Sydney Sweeney were hanging out.
We're looking at you, Orlando Bloom and Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, it looks like they went in for a nice little peck, but nothing serious. Our sources are saying it's totally friendly.
Yeah, you know, I don't think it's her type, you know. Because he's Caucasian!
He's not into her.
No one is not into Kim Kardashian.
God, I would do naughty things to her. You know what I mean?
Orlando is ready to party.
All right, so there's that. And here's a little more about this pretentious wedding. Where's my invite?
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
I have $70.
A pretty in pink Sydney Sweeney. Leonardo DiCaprio in his signature baseball cap.
Man, how bald is he?
Usher and Tom Brady sharing
Usher's a probable pedophile
in a water taxi. Kim and Khloe rode separately from their sisters Kendall and Kylie and momager Chris.
Whatever.
So many celebs in Venice today, including Orlando Bloom. There.
He's giving the peace sign.
Flashing a peace sign. Last night, the newly single star was spotted leaving the pre-wedding bash.
I wonder how much he's been crying about that breakup with Katy Perry. If I'm him, I feel free.
His arm wrapped around a mystery woman, who we now know is actually his ex Katy Perry stylist, Jamie Mizrahi.
Oh, she's getting revenge! Come on now, of course that's what that is.
But there's no romance there.
Yeah, I love when they say there's no romance. You can hook up with someone and not have romance.
Jamie's married. That's her.
That doesn't mean anything. Look at morning radio in Tampa.
Her husband with Orlando boarding the boat.
I think people are like, well,
I wonder if they toss themselves around.
Well, what next? I really don't know. Like, something that speaks to my heart.
Meanwhile, Katy posted these shots, carefree and laughing on the beach.
Oh, wow.
Engagement ring off. Playing cards with friends while she and daughter Daisy were in Australia.
You know, she's just going through that thing that a lot of women go through where they don't take accountability and it's always the man's fault and blah, blah, blah. You're the worst.
The bride sent her support, commenting, "We miss you, Katy."
Congratulations!
That's Lauren today, waving, blowing a kiss, and rocking 2 giant sparklers, plus a bracelet with the initials LB. The 61-year-old groom looking just as happy in a tux and...
I feel weird knowing that he's 61 years old. I am recording at home, by the way, and I have a nice chair next to me, and I'm sitting in my office chair, and I called my cat over from the bed because I live in the studio apartment, and Luna came over, and now Luna's sitting on my lap. Luna, say hi to the audience. Now you're quiet, honey. Usually when you're hungry, you sound like this. She's looking around like, where's that coming from? That's you, baby.
And bow tie.
And, you know, I never thought at 54, I'm going to be 55, that I'd be getting married. I mean, life is just beginning.
No, it's not. You got about a maximum of 45 years if you want to be crotchety.
Expected price tag of nearly $56 million, the 3-day celebration is one of the most expensive weddings ever.
All right, there's that, man. I have an aunt who went through a divorce. And when I was engaged to my ex, fiance. She said, please don't spend a lot of money on a wedding because she ended up in a divorce. So hopefully, and I love my aunt, I'm not talking smack. Hopefully, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez live forever and ever. Because that ain't it, dog. Speaking of something, that is not it. That's right, here on Happy Hour.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Brad Pitt's home was burglarized. ET has confirmed 3 suspects broke into Brad's $5.5 million Los Feliz home Wednesday.
That's gotta be scary, man. I feel like it's really easy now to figure out where a celebrity lives because they're getting broken into a lot, man. My cat's sitting on my lap. This is freaking cute.
Wednesday night around 10:30 p.m. through a front window which has since been boarded up. After ransacking the home, they fled the scene with an unknown amount of stolen property.
That is a no. Good.
Some grab job, huh? Slightly more complicated than that.
All right, that was Ocean's 11.
Brad bought this 2,000 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath mid-century bachelor pad.
That's a big house. That is a big bachelor pad.
In 2023, after selling off his sprawling and gated $33 million family compound nearby. There's been no comment from Brad, who's been in Tokyo doing press for F1. Here he is today, hand in hand with live-in girlfriend Inez de Ramon.
Man, she is hot. Sit on my lap.
You're in a space in your life where you feel secure. What is it right now that's making you feel that way?
I think you get to my age, you really see how important it is to surround yourself with,
And I'm a deadbeat dad.
The people you love, the people
Whatever, dude.
that love you back.
There's that, man. You do you, boo. Doesn't really seem to be working, but what do I know? A lot. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Gavin Newsom says Fox News is a propaganda network. Now, do I disagree with Gavin Newsom? No. But do I think he's propaganda? Duh. Do I think he's a tyrant? Duh. I love when liberals call out Fox News like MSNBC is not propaganda or CNN. Whatever, man. God, I'm trying to unmute the video. My cat keeps attacking my mouse. All right, here we go. Here is Gavin Newsom.
I'm not someone that litigates. I'm not someone that typically would jump on something like this, but it was so blatant. It was so gratuitous that I felt compelled to push back against this propaganda network.
And so what would it take for you to dismiss this case? Because that was part of the letter that had been sent to Fox News via your attorneys today.
Yeah, I mean, it's simple. Just apologize and give it as much airtime that you gave it when you weaponized the lie. They knew they...
All right, I can't listen to this smarmy moron. I want to play my favorite moment ever on CNN when Cameron was on a year and a half ago. And he was asked about Diddy, even though he never worked with Diddy.
Thanks for being here. First, when you saw that video of Diddy, Cassie in that hotel, did you recognize that Sean Combs?
What I want to say, first of all, when I seen the video, everything in the video is egregious. I'm against. I don't support all the charges that's alleged against him. I don't support any of that trafficking minors, domestic violence. I'm totally against it. So when I seen the video, yeah, I was kind of upset with it. Being that I know him, he's not necessarily a friend, but yeah, I was upset when I seen it. But
did you
as far as
recognize
everything
him?
I just said.
Did you recognize that kind of anger at all from your experiences?
I don't know like that. What do you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize him? I seen him. What do you mean my experiences? I seen him and I thought it was disgusting. I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or nothing, but he admitted it was him. So yeah, it was him.
What did you think about the apology that he gave in that other video?
Ain't me for this. The apology ain't for me. It decides for Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. He ain't do nothing to me. Cassie need to Need to ask Cassie if she accept the apology. I told you how I feel. I said what I said.
I want to play a conversation that you had on your podcast back in September with Mace. Listen.
Yeah.
When you had your record deal, why did you take me to Biggie Smalls and not Bad Boy?
Man, it's almost gonna bring me to tears to say this. I just, being that I saw you as such a good friend, I wanted to put you with somebody I knew with.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. A lot of people ask me that on Instagram, man. Don't have me just out here crying and shit, man. I don't want to get emotional in here, man.
Instantly, I knew Biggie would do right by you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower joint. I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said. And of course, that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace may know better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. It's called It Is What It Is. And y'all make sure y'all check it out. I mean, I might get some more information out of Mace from there. But for me to tell you how Puff act and all that, I don't know. I never was signed to him.
Yeah. What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people have pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff if there weren't a lot of people protecting him. Do you think that's the case?
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that y'all invited me to. Who booked me for this joint?
All right.
Wow, and I'll be sitting around watching Diddy and all that. Yeah,
thanks.
Man, come on, man.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you for your time tonight.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. You enjoy.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. Sean Mac, Bogus Boys collaboration, you dig? We keep it all shot town, you understand? Cause we getting money. Sean Mac, Premier, you dig? Don't feed the killers. Don't forget to check out Bogus Boys. MySpace.com/Bogus Boys Infrared. You dig? Sean Mac, Premier, Shot Town. Let's do it.
Raised on the south side of Chicago. Gang bang all my life, nigga, all I know is moving on the op on the beat song. My teacher asked me what I wanna be. Said the G for the B-stars. Never false flag from the low to the wild hunters. Neutron killer, nigga, you either ride under the 5 or the 6. And you better know your lick when you walk up in the county and they ask what you is. All well GD, Vice Lord, Daddy King, BB, MC, New Breed, Spanish D. They living by the creed in the state of Illinois. Chief still pull rank on the streets from in the joint. I've been appointed a position of authority within this organization. You don't wanna war me, so act accordingly before I put it in effect. You catch a ugly violation if you disrespect. Shot
Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock his act and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it,
we
yo.
in the middle of the action. In the midst of the gunfights and stabbing. You better have that card with you when you pass it. Cause we are making express spot gas. Casket, got an axe in the Illinois boys grinding.
I don't think a nigga out here who will really try me. See, I'm highly respected. You know the way we see gangster investor. I got board member status, well connect. And we believe in the chairman we elected. A force to be wrecked. You got a death wish, you go against the grain. Time to die now. We got rules and regulations in the shot
Many laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west to the pole. Motherfucker lay it low, everybody say it dope.
Shit, I don't know what you heard, all I know is carry yourself according when you come to Chicago. Make sure you understand that we gangbangers, we don't care about no damn rap. But on that note, let's get this shit straight. I ain't the one to lip box, reaching back and forth on a mixtape. Even though you say that's hip hop, but nigga I don't play. A motherfucker this county gon' get popped. Nah, I ain't waving a threat, I'm just letting you know when the dough, I'm as gangsta as it get. Now play with it like you think I'm joking. We'll come shoot your town up, bounce on the first thing, smoking. Charlie, it's that real. I'm telling you, don't let this fucking rap shit get your ass killed. Goofy, that beef ain't shit to me, especially when I just signed the deal. I need the publicity.
Shot time. Many laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit shot time. The hundreds to the low, east to west to the pole. Motherfucker lay it low, everybody say it, yo, shot time. Many laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the clip, everybody say the shit, shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west to the pole. Motherfucker lay it low, everybody say it, yo.
Hour will be right back.
Oh yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afrera Coffee. AFRERA FUERA coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSdrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them, work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
You want to know how stoned I am? Guess what? Question, Ryan Hoppe. Why did you do a 5-minute rant and not have the board recording? You can't get so high. Man, fuck that, Ryan Hoppe. Oopsie doopsies.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Hey, radio listener, it's Kevin Klein from Klein Alley Show on 106.7 K-Rock in Los Angeles. Perhaps you've never heard of us, maybe you have, but who cares? You're listening to Happy Hour with my boy, Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, I'm Scott Burrell, and you're listening to Happy Hour with my boy Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. This is Eric Zane. I don't know these two people, but I know they're fucking assholes. Mike Calta and Rover, suck my dick for what you did to Ryan.
If Aqua Teen was a radio show, it would be Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio
God,
show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Hi, Calta. Time for this banger. Whatever. Woo!
Ryan's tall like the sky.
Yeah.
6'9", he's fly.
Whatever.
From Chicago to the Bay.
That's where I live.
In St. Pete he'll stay. Talk of love and fame.
I got it.
Dating life's his game.
Whatever.
New
on stars he spills. With laughter filled.
I got it.
Happy hour, all you need. Rich and Ely, take a seat.
I bet my neighbors think I'm getting
Ryan's
murdered.
got the groove. Happy hour makes you.
Get away from me, cowhead. You already pushed the woman to the ground.
A cat by the side. In Florida they reside.
Hanging out in my house. My cat's being really quiet, trying to call her over, but this is her meowing. I am the only radio show that gives out the phone number while a cat's meowing. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com. Now, if you're on the work site, play my cat meowing for the next 10 seconds. I just...
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's son Riot.
I thought it was Rihanna. That sounds sexier. Rihanna sounds like an annoying woman. Rihanna sounds like someone you want to have sit on your lap.
Makes his first official public appearance at Paris Fashion Week.
Nice.
On June 27th,
they're one of the few millennial couples to show off their kid.
Riri, who also shares 3-year-old son RZA and is expecting her third child with the rapper, rolled up.
I wonder if they're going to name it after that lawyer.
Up to A$AP's AWGE Menswear Spring-Summer 2026 show with the couple's 1-year-old in tow, and little Riot seemed to handle the camera flashes like a pro.
What a cutie pie.
As for Mom, she rocked a long-sleeve striped shirt, buttoned only in the middle, showcasing her baby bump, and a pleated miniskirt with scrunched up gray socks and
God, she's so freaking hot.
strappy pointed heels. Once inside, little Riot sat on Mama's lap in a very VIP spot,
That's
front
cute.
row on the runway.
Whatever.
The little guy also posed with his famous parents, who looked proud as can be that their little man was present for Dad's big moment. Check out more pics of Riot's Fashion Week debut.
I'll be sure not to do that, okay? Sorry. Don't care. Not at all.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
And I'm sure you don't care what I'm doing, so it's a two-way street.
Katie Couric is weighing in on the wedding of the year.
Oh, man.
After Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez tied the knot in a star-studded ceremony in Venice, Italy, June 27th, the former Today Show host is reacting to the lavish celebration. Commenting on an Instagram post featuring Vogue's photo shoot of Lauren in her wedding dress, Katie writes, "Welcome to the 80s, when big hair and conspicuous consumption ruled. Apparently, tacky is back."
Oh, shut up. You haven't been relevant since you failed as a news anchor. Who the hell has gone recently? Oh, my God. Where the hell is Katie Couric? We need her back. Shut up.
And while the criticism may seem a bit harsh,
Of course it is.
many online users actually agree with Katie.
Yeah,
With one
because they're all jealous.
person writing, "Spot on. Money can't buy you class."
I don't know. I hate when they say, money doesn't buy happiness. No, it does. Give me $1 million. I'll be fine.
And another chiming in, "I love this side of Katie Couric."
What a bitch.
So while social
washed up hag
media users may not be in love with Lauren's look for her big day,
they're all haters, man. The internet is just a place where everybody talks smack because I have to deal with it. You're all mutants with no life.
bride-to-be certainly was. With the 55-year-old telling Vogue in an interview published June 27th,
God, she's so freaking hot in the way.
"I feel like a princess. It is a departure from what people expect, from what I expect.
That's good.
But it's very much me. I mean, it's so elegant, it's timeless."
Trust me, honey, you're not timeless.
Lauren then revealed the inspiration behind the Dolce & Gabbana corseted lace dress,
I would just love to see like her topless. She's got some nice boobs.
explaining, "I researched pictures of brides in the 1950s. I wanted to reflect back, and I saw Sophia Loren, and she was in high lace up to the neck.
Nice.
And I said, that's it. That's the dress."
All right, there's that, man. I love covering news that doesn't matter to the average human being.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
New details are emerging about Anne Burrell's cause of death. Following the Food Network star's passing at the age of 55 on June 17th, the New York City Police Department
I love this dramatic music in the background. It's so sad.
is now investigating her death as a possible overdose, according to documents obtained by the New York Times. The documents state, per the outlet, that Burrell was, quote, discovered in the shower unconscious and unresponsive, surrounded by approximately 100 assorted pills.
It's freaking sad and kind of voyeuristic that I know that.
The outlet also states that the city's medical examiner shared that an autopsy has been completed, but the official cause of death is still pending.
Oh, of course it's an
E! News
overdose.
has reached out to the
back. Every freaking clip.
Cause of death is still pending. E! News has reached out to the NYPD for comment, but has not yet heard back.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna reach out.
In a statement shared with NBC News,
Can you imagine getting an email? Hey, it's E! News. Whatever, man.
Police confirmed they were called to an address in Brooklyn, one that matches Burrell's personal information shortly before 8 a.m. in response to a report about an unconscious and unresponsive 55-year-old female.
Rest in peace. What's going on here with these thugs?
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
And yes, I said thugs.
One of Diddy's sons, Justin Combs, showed up to the courthouse today wearing a shirt that said "Free Sean Combs." Now, he was actually escorted outside of the courtroom by a security guard, and then shortly after, he was no longer wearing that shirt. Nobody is allowed to wear shirts with that
It says free Combs.
sort of symbolism in front of the jury.
Yeah, you know, I feel like the jury is going to think he's innocent for some reason.
Another standout moment in court, as witnessed by CNN entertainment correspondent Elizabeth Wagmeister, was Diddy's demeanor, which she saw change throughout the day.
In the morning, Diddy seemed to have a bit of nervous energy. He was shaking his legs, and his face was very stoic. But then there
That's a good word.
was a break. He was smiling. He was laughing with his team. He seemed
psychopath
to be very happy, and his daughters actually passed him a note.
During their closing
The note said, Daddy, why do you got to be such a scumbag?
arguments, the defense focused on Diddy's relationship with former girlfriends Cassie Ventura and Jane. Legal analyst Misty Maris breaks it down.
The defense really laid out the relationship between Combs and Cassie, even going so far as to call them a great modern love story. Now, that seemed
If that's love, I don't want love.
a little bit over the top to me.
Thank you.
But here's how the defense applied it. They have issues that others couldn't possibly imagine. They both have issues with personal drug use and addiction. They're
All right, but beating the crap out of a woman, that's not love.
living in a world in the entertainment industry. And so even though there are issues in the relationship, it's not criminal.
Maris says the defense.
All right, there's garbage. Speaking of garbage.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Justin Bieber.
It's not clocking to you.
Justin Bieber is standing on business again.
He's so freaking mentally ill, it's sad.
Peaches singer is clearing up the confusion about his viral rant earlier this month.
Yeah, you don't want to give the paparazzi ammunition, buddy.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
I'm wearing the
sidewalk. I don't give a fuck if you're on the sidewalk. I'm a human fucking being. You're standing around my car at the beach.
Justin, who changed his Instagram handle to Lil Bieber,
That's a weird guy, man. You got a little dick in it.
reposted this video on his story, saying not even Justin's security guard was safe from his wrath.
I'm not to be with by any of you, including you, including any of you.
He said it to his security guard. God, he must be annoying to be around. He's a little brat. I feel like whatever age a kid star gets famous, a child star, it's a more normal way of saying it. I feel like they're always that age. So he's like a 14-year-old and a 31-year-old's Bonnie.
Including you.
All right, there's what the hell is going on here.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo are putting the past behind them. Years after
Time for a threesome, ladies!
an alleged rift began between the two stars, after both reportedly dated actor Joshua Bassett, Sabrina is spotted supporting Olivia at her recent concert in London on Friday, June 27th.
That's so cute.
In photos, the Espresso singer can be seen in a private suite, donning a white semi-sheer dress, accessorized with a pair of black glasses and a red purse.
Alright, I don't freaking care. Here's this.
Maddie Healy makes a subtle reference to ex-Taylor Swift.
You know, all the Swifties are like, how dare he talk about you? But when she talks about a man, that's applauded. Man, fuck that!
While performing at the Glastonbury Festival in England on June 27th, the frontman for the 1975 caused the ears of Taylor Swift fans to perk up when he made what seemed to be a sarcastic reference to the singer, whom he briefly dated in early 2023.
God, he's so probably grateful not to be around that Brent.
Maddie said in footage captured by Variety, "I want to be sincere for a second with everybody. What this moment is making me realize is that I probably am the best. I'm probably the best songwriter of my generation."
God, I can see why she dumps you. You sound like a twat.
Dropping a potential reference to Taylor's The Tortured Poets Department album, he continued, "The best, what do we say? A poet, ladies and
She's sure to live it in your head rent free, bud.
Gentlemen, is what I am." The musician, who also
You're also a narcissist and a douchebag.
referred to himself as a generational wordsmith.
A generational wordsmith? Not at all. No one knows your music, bud.
While teething up his band's next performance. Maddie shared while drinking from a pint glass, "I just want to remind
Oh, so he's drunk.
you for the next couple of minutes, these lyrics, this poetry, I bleed for you." While the
Please don't bleed for me.
singer didn't reference Taylor by name while on stage,
Of course he's talking about her. Who's he talking about? Bill Clinton?
his self-identification as a poet certainly seemed like a callback to her 2024 song inspired by their relationship. But that
Oh, well then, if she's throwing shots and being a bitch, you should be allowed to respond.
that wasn't the only reason Maddie's Glastonbury show raised eyebrows for Swifties.
Can you imagine, like, all your music is about your exes, so you're just reliving it every time you're performing?
Fans also noticed he was wearing a pin featuring Peter Pan, a character he has used in the past to describe himself, as well as one that Taylor
Oh, so you're a douchebag that never grew up. Gee, I wonder why she dumped you.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Addictive, Street Sweepers Entertainment / Flip Mode. Yours truly, Pat Poos Pat. Poos, let's go.
All your sweet talk, it don't mean a thing. Let me break it down for you, make it simple and clean. I got a question, not gonna ask twice. When you're chilling with that girl on Saturday night, you try to play me, acting like a fool. Saw you kissing up another girl, breaking the rules. Have your fun in the game, but when you get home, lady, you'll be packing your things. Cause you thought you had the best, thought you had the best. I know, but you just didn't see. Should thought before you messed around. Next that's gonna look at you. You were everything, everything to me, but sorry, babe. Everything will be alright. You don't mean a thing, not a thing to me. Thought you read it, babe. You were everything, everything to me, but sorry, babe. Everything will be alright. You don't mean a thing, not a thing to me. Thought you read it, tell me one thing before I let it out. Was she worth the problems that you're asking? Haven't now. But you can have her. Call her up on the phone, tell her that you're coming I don't want you no more. So what you wait for? Get your lies out my face. Take it to your other girl, she can deal with the case. So keep it going. Cause you started the game. There's nothing more that you can say to get me to stay. You thought you had the best of me. But you just didn't see. Should've thought before you messed around. That's gonna work it out. You were everything to me. But sorry, babe. You don't mean a thing, not a thing to me. Thought you renegade, baby. You were everything to me. But sorry, baby.
Y'all know this is, Pat Poose Pat. I want you to have all my children. You should feel honored. We live in the days of our lives with no Oscar. Even though I'm young and restless from all the drama, relationships is something like a soap opera. Cause if your man met you and left his ex-girl, what make you think he won't leave you for the next girl? Caught your husband creeping with the girl next door. It came back like a boomerang, you vexed, girl. Equality is what keep me and my lady standing. So when I tell her she pretty, she tell me I'm handsome. If you and your man had a misunderstanding, let me bone your mind to this understanding. He supposed to teach you to understand him. So that's not a misunderstanding, that's a misunderstanding. He treats you like trash, somebody will treat you better. Cause one man's trash is another man's treasure.
You thought you had the best of me. I knew, but you just didn't see. Should've thought before you messed around. That's gonna work it out. To me, but sorry, baby. You don't mean a thing, not a thing to me. Thought you renegade, baby. You are everything to me, but sorry, baby. A thing to me, thought you renegade, everything to me, but sorry, baby.
This following segment has been brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey at daisybeezyhoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, the man of my words comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rubber. A honey stick? Or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to daisybeezyhoney.com and at checkout use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Fortify.com, FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. At checkout, use promo code Ryan20. WestChasePrinting.com is the best printing company. On the invoice, tell them I sent you. Rich Kidley, Master Barbershop. Now, he's so manly. We gotta play some rock music. When I tell you, Rich Kidley is the best barber around, I'm a man of my words. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. But you got to sign up ahead of time. You can't just go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? No, richkbarber.com and save $10. Amir. Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever you need, I'll go there. Question to everybody who, first of all, sneaks into the pool in my apartment, and then second of all, doesn't parent their mutant kids. Man, fuck that. It is. I know good. In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, this is April Pilifoff, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and Hoppe Hour. I hope he can make my daughter happy. Hi there. This is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and Jobo radio show.
If you are a Nepo baby, you will probably hate it but still listen to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
If I'm breathing into the microphone, I'm my bad. Whatever.
6'9" tower, big man with the power. St. Pete skyline, Luna chillin' every hour. Mike get his grip, line spittin' his slick. Hoppe Hour running game, flip the dial, hit the click. Turn it up, let it bang, it's the Hoppe Hour show.
Oh, sure.
Roll backs, hit the speakers, let the real ones know.
I got it.
Lips, talk sex, topics always flow.
Whatever.
Hoppe on the mic, got the street song glow. Turn it up, let it bang, it's the Hoppe Hour show. Roll backs, hit the speakers, let the real ones know. Celebs talk sex, topics always flow. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, got the street song glow.
Oh, yeah, I always do. You know what I mean, baby?
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
It's still a choice for me every single day, you guys, even as a married woman, to not return back to the past of my sexual sin addictions.
Madison Pruitt is looking back at a difficult chapter in her life. During the June 23rd episode of her Stay True podcast, the Bachelor alum gets candid about dealing with her porn and masturbation addiction.
This has been a struggle for me. This has been a huge part of my testimony, something I've struggled with since middle school. And thankfully, by the grace of God and by the power of godly community and people around me,
Oh my God, I love when a girl goes through a phase where she's just getting a body count as long as a CVS receipt, and then it's like, I felt God. Brittany Renner did it, even though my body count's bigger. Kristen Cavallari will do it soon. Just embrace it. You're promiscuous.
I've been free from porn and masturbation for, I don't even know, 10 years. But that was something that enslaved me and marked me for so long.
All right, there's that. Here's my favorite porno of all time. Kim Kardashian. Here's the best part.
Boobs are fake. They're real.
That's how we do it. That's what bosses do.
Oh yeah, this is what I peaked. No pun intended, both literally and figuratively.
You know what I'm saying? What's about that? We just off love, you know what I'm saying? You heard it from Kim.
Oh, this.
We off that drug called love.
Oh, they're making a... Here it comes, the best life advice.
Hey, tweet all I told you.
Oh, this.
Man, Ray J, let me hear you something, homie. When you jacking off to this,
and
when you really just in your zone,
whatever.
Go hard on them, homie.
Oh yeah, thanks for that life advice, bud.
TikTok, Toxic playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent time but coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.